ball, just off the speed at the moment. Big shot to Lamar. Lamar hustles in. Oh, just doesn't get there in time. And the Indians got a base runner. Big, huge congratulations for those Indians. Nathan Quigg made his ABL debut 5th of January. The 17-year-old was also going to pitch for the Australian Youth Championships. And, you know, by and large, the ACT had a no-hitter to conclude wild day 4. 9-1 over Victoria. So congratulations to all the Capital boys going around. A special shout-out to Nathan Quigg. And strike number 2 in for Zhang. Mark just gets under it for a base hit down there to Rag. Big throw. He doesn't pick it up yet. Bailey's on his horse. No play at home. Easy up. And the Indians are on the scoreboard, fans. So Zhang, 2 for 2 on the night, gets himself a nice little double. No play at second. Bailey Watson easily gets home on that one. And we have Justin Gideon in the 3-hole. Zhang's on his horse. Speeds up. Orford says, nah, I'm just going to save it. We're not going to risk the biscuit and overthrow Whalen on that play. Tough spot for the catcher at home, as Zhang advances on a fumbled ball. One and 2 count. Top of the 3rd. Little ground ball to Nishime. Easy play to first. And we've got an out on the field, but not without another score coming in for the Indian Ball Club. Van Leeuwen trying to hang in there, just trying to chip away at this Indians lead. Big shot to Zhang. Zhang's under it. Whalen's a big shot. He's headed to home. No play at home. Sloan cuts it off. And they've got on the board. Up the middle. Watson tries to pick it up. Gets a safe call at first, and Lamar Briggs ties it up. The Rebels defense tightens in a little bit. Top of the 5th. Big high shot. Briggs running on his horse. Simmons with the pickup. And gets a sacrifice as Mark Zhang gets those Indians the lead for the sac fly. Great communication by Simmons and Briggs on their absolute horse to get back there in time. Mitch hitting an absolute cannon to left field. Just not enough, but enough to get on the scoreboard. For, I believe, his first RBI of the night as Masa Kanroji, the shortstop, steps in. Easy play at home, doesn't get him in time, and the Indians get in with the overthrow. Big little blooper. Raggy doesn't get it in time. Shakespeare rounding third. He's easy up at home for another run for the Indians, as Jason Sloan gets himself a slide-in triple, but no big play at third base. And the Indians keep piling on the runs against these Rebel Nation. Big shot to Raggy, getting all the action as Jason Sloan trots home for run number 6 for the Indians. Tacking on 4 runs here in the top of the 5th. And the Rebels bullpen trying to dig deep out of this one. As Jacob Van Leeuwen, the left fielder, steps in. Grounder away. Jager just can't pick it up. They're screaming for him to run 3. Gideon with the play at third. He calls it, Matavesi calls it safe at third base. 2 bases advanced on the overthrow. Orford is going to be gutted at himself, but not as much as Cavazos, as Van Leeuwen in the 9th spot with a very dangerous Bailey Watson on deck. Not what Cavazos wants to see. Big breaking ball. Scotty with the easy play. Matavesi says that's enough for him to see. 3 outs, side away. Cavazos is set to go. Big shot to Simmons. Gets over his head. Watson round second. He's on his horse. Takes off his helmet, and he's sprinting home. No play at home, and Bailey Watson piles on the lead for the Indians, as Zhang, continuing with a hot bat, gets himself a double as he pops it over Lucas Simmons' head. Big up the middle. Scotty just bobbles it. Nishime bobbles it, and they just can't get a hand on it. It goes from bad to worse a little bit for that Rebels infield, as another run crosses the plate. Ooh, big high fastball. Shakespeare just gets out of the way in time. Ball number 1. Matavesi just checking the time with home umpire Kimberly. Big high fly ball. Nishime heads back, just misses it. Another run heads home, and we're at 9 for the Indian Nation. As Shakespeare gets lucky, Nishime just misses it at second base. Big high shot from Jager, goes deep past to Simmons, and it's gone. Home run. Big, huge shot. And we're up to 13 here at Narrabundah. Woo! Jager's been looking for that all day long and gets it out of the park. He's going to need a parking pass next time he hits it that far. As the Cavazos takes a deep breath and says, come on, Dom, let's get back to the nature at hand. Lamar Briggs, the Ottawa Titan, coming down for a little bit of summer ball during his winter. as the leadoff hitter for the Rebels. This could get interesting. Big shot from Lamar Briggs. It's up there. Very easy catch by the left fielder. Just up the middle, Kanroji with the flick to Watson. Doesn't get it in time for the turn and burn, but nonetheless gets the go-ahead runner. And we've got 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, and from what I can gather, sports fans, this will be the last out of the ball game here on Wednesday Night Live. Remember, fans, the Australian Masters is coming to town. Get on the baseball Facebook page, Baseball Canberra Facebook page. Register your interest. Many hands make light work. And a big shout-out from the new president and CEO of Baseball Canberra. Really need your help to really show out. We need to have sports local in the ACT, and you are very much needed to get down here and help out. Big, long foul ball. Strike 3. And I believe, fans, that is the ball game. Thanks again for all those from Miles Newman live streaming, Baseball Canberra, volunteers, groundskeepers, families, carers, getting kids to and from, all the under 18s, under 10s, 20s, all the baseball that happens in Canberra. There is no off season in Canberra if you are a baseball player. Get out and support your local squad. And we will catch you next Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. And have a great, beautiful, long, safe weekend for everybody out there. Thank you and good night.